we are going to improvise an insulated shipping box for live animals. What happens a lot is that folks want to ship their live reptiles, and it's a Monday, and they want to ship on Tuesday. And we ask them, hey, do you have your insulated shipping box and your shipping supplies? And they say, no. And that's a problem, because it takes time to get those things in hand. So in a pinch, we need an insulated shipping box. And I'm going to show you today how to do that using some boxes from Office Depot and using some insulation from Home Depot. Cut the insulation, we'll fit it up, and we'll make a very nice and strong insulated shipping box so we can safely and responsibly still ship our live reptiles in a pinch, in a time crunch. Looking at the box selection, what we can't do is use boxes that have printing and branding on them. We need a plain cardboard box. I saw some 999s up here, and we can use the 999 to do a nice, fairly small insulated shipping box. So we'll go with that one. So now we're at Home Depot. This is where we're going to find the foam to go inside of a shipping box that we got at Office Depot. So I need a razor to cut my foam. What I don't want is the utility knife style, because the blade comes out just an inch. It's not very long. I use the extendable razor so I can pull the blade out further and get through the foam a lot easier. So we're back here at the foam section. This is just housing insulation foam. There's a bunch of different choices, a bunch of different densities, and most importantly, a bunch of different thicknesses. Here at this Home Depot, they have this 1-inch foam. What we need is at least 3/4 inch foam. So 1/2 inch doesn't do us any good. So I'm going to use this 1-inch foam. It does go up to like 2 inches, but that's too much actual insulation. So I'm going to pull this 1-inch foam insulation sheet. The one I was going to pull has a ding in it, and Brian won't let me take it. So I'm going to take the nice one just for him. Not that one, not that one. Lovely. So Brian said Home Depot has boxes, and that's true. Home Depot does have boxes, but all the boxes are branded with big Home Depot graphics, which makes them unusable for us. FedEx is very specific about what box you can use, and in this case, it has to be a plain brown box. So the Home Depot branding, Amazon branding, U.S. postal boxes, none of those can be used. So we'll have to use our box that we got from Office Depot. So we have our boxes. We're going to go ahead and cut our foam to fit our box, but there's a couple things I want to touch on real fast. I have this Amazon box in hand, but you can't use an Amazon box for live animal shipments because the cardboard itself is thinner than the cardboard we're allowed to use. We have to use a full thickness cardboard, and you can't use an Amazon box or U.S. postal box. You need to use a full thickness cardboard box. The next thing we want to take a look at is we went out, we found this 9x9x9 box. It says 9x9x9, but that doesn't mean that's what the exact measurements are. So because we're going to custom cut foam to fit the box, we want to actually measure the interior of the box so we can cut the foam and have it fit precisely. Tools we're going to use to cut the foam, we're going to use a T-square, so we get nice straight cuts, a nice straight edge. We're going to use the extendable razor that we looked at Home Depot and a Sharpie marker and get it done. Now that we got our panels cut, we're going to insert them into the box, and we use a staggered style so that all the panels hold themselves by pressure. All right, next thing to do to prep our box, we're going to punch holes. I actually like to use the Redline Science scraper, the pointy end. It makes a nice hole, 1/4 inch size, in our box. So I'm going to put it to the box, and I'm going to hold the foam from the inside and punch it that way, all the way through the cardboard and the foam. So the next step is going to be to bag up the snake. And since we're doing an improvisation packaging situation, you don't have your insulated box, and let's say you don't have any snake bags. What you can do is run down to Walmart or Target and just get some inexpensive pillowcases. That will work. With a large pillowcase, I'm going to pull the zip tie down closer to the bottom of the bag, and then I'm just going to trim off the top of the pillowcase. Since this is my wife's pillowcase in this instance, I'm not going to trim the pillowcase. So the last step is going to be to label the outside of the box. The most important thing is going to be the Lacey-Act label, which is going to show your species and quantity, and that's required for the interstate transport of live animals. And then let's go ahead and add some Redline shipping stickers as well. Now that we've built this box, it actually meets the FedEx packaging standards for shipping live reptiles. Proper size cardboard, proper insulation. So in a pinch, you can put this box together yourself. I think we spent maybe $20 on materials, and we could actually build more boxes with the foam we got. So it's an affordable way in a last-minute pinch to get a box that's going to meet the FedEx standards and certifications, which in turn meet the Redline shipping standards.